So it's a large country house in Surrey, undergoing a major refurb. They're building an annex on the side. They came to us to improve the technology in the house, make a seamless system throughout. I think the thing that stood out the most was the cinema room. It had a basement spec that was specifically made for a cinema room. We approached the design service with regards to the cinema. We wanted to get the best size of room to facilitate what we wanted to achieve in the long goal.
Dan shared the plans with our design and specification team, and that started the ball rolling on the project. And so the design service was really useful for the integrator and the client to understand what we were going to use, why we were going to use it, and how could we make that match perfectly into the home.
They came back to us with the sizes, how far away we should have the projector to the screen. So that then went back to planning to get the room made.
Typically when you're building theatre systems, you'll have 3 channels behind the screen, a left, a centre and a right. Now as the room size increases, you can utilise a left centre and a right centre channel, so effectively filling the space. The benefits are obviously much smoother panning across the front soundstage, increased power, and because we're using our flagship DSP 8000 loudspeakers, we've effectively added 2 more very high output subwoofers. Dan's very quick to point out that there's more than 5 screen channels, because there are. This system's been specified to support Auro 3D front height channels too, so we actually have 3 more loudspeakers, so front height, left, centre and right channels, which means we can utilise either Auro 3D content or the Auro upmixer as well to utilise those additional channels. They're the front height channels, and they're also the side and rear channels. The other thing is that we have rather a lot of low frequency energy behind the screen, with effectively 5 subwoofers with the 5 8000s there, but then we've also utilised the in-wall DSW 600s, and that's to give us a more even bass response throughout the room and to reduce those seat to seat variations.
We used a lot of speakers because we wanted the headroom, so we want the system to work at a lower level so it's not pushed to its maximum, so we keep the clarity right the way through the audio experience.
Our involvement in this project was also specifying the processor, explaining why Trinov was the best solution, mapping out the channels, where they would be, what they would be assigned as, but then also commissioning and calibrating that system as well.
The reason why we chose the Prometheus 3 was purely for the light. We wanted a very, very high light source just for the vibrancy of pitch clarity.
We worked with Lumigen in this project to have the best way of managing those different nit values that content is mastered at. So from a client perspective, because the hard work's been done behind the scene, they can play whatever they like and it looks perfect.
The client absolutely loves the room. He loves the finish, just loves everything about it.